So, I thought for the first video of 2022, do something a little bit different and do an unboxing video here at KC Online Learning. Because it is the season of gifts, and the gift that I've been given by the school, one of the gifts to add to the music department, is this lovely little box here, which is the Roland Session Mixer HS-5. Now, when I originally looked at ordering a product like this, I was talking to the very helpful person at the New Zealand Rock Shops, who is an old friend of mine, a lady called Tanya, and I was talking to her about wanting to get something called a Jam Lab. Now, Tanya informed me that Jam Lab doesn't exist anymore, so I can only imagine that Roland obviously bought Jam Lab out, or bought the brand name, or Jam Lab just went out of business and so Roland started doing something similar. So basically what this is a device for silent practice in a band room. So I'm going to open up the box and we can have a look. Now, it comes in this lovely matte finished box, very shiny, very nice. So let's open it up. It's got the scissors here. In the school environment, you're not allowed to have the old easy knife, or what do they call it, a box cutter. Not allowed those at school, so you've got the scissors here. Very nice. Okay, so here we'll probably have power supply, I'd imagine. Get it open. You can tell I'm a first timer at this. Here we go. Yep, power cable, power supply. Excellent. Okay, and as I said before, the Jam Lab product in this Roland HS-5 is designed for silent band practices. And when we open it, I'll give you a little idea of what I mean by that. Wow, looks like something out of Star Wars. So, as you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 main channels, A, B, C, and D. So those are your 4 inputs. Now, each channel has its own headphone setting. Oh, it's a really nice solid feel to the rotary controls. And I guess that with these buttons here, the input buttons, at any time you can just isolate your instrument. So if you're playing electronic drums into one of these, for example, you can just do that. Now, I don't know what these play and stop buttons are for. We'll have to have a look at the instructions for that. And I will, in my next video, or one of my next videos, what I'll do is I will set it up and we'll do a demo and we'll plug some instruments into it and see how it works. But this is just an unboxing video for you to just see the actual unit. Then it's also got this E channel here as well, which has just got a pan control on it. So I'm not sure about what that does yet, because there's no input that correlates with the E. It's just A, B, C, and D. But the main reason I got this for the school was so that when I'm running the school bands, I can have 2 bands practicing at one lunchtime. Because I've got so many school bands that I need to run 2 per lunchtime. So for example, in year 5, we've got two bands. Year 6, we've got 2 bands. Year 4, we've got 2 bands. And obviously there's not enough lunchtimes in the week for me to run them individually. So I need to double them up. What I want to be able to do is to have one band at one end of the classroom, all plugged into this, all with their own headphones, all being able to hear each other and adjust their own individual sounds and level, so they can check they've got a mix here of all of the instruments, okay, and then they can also adjust their own levels. And with E, I think, and the main mix out, with headphones, that is where the teacher comes in. Okay, so imagine that A, B, C, D are the students. E, I think, is like the teacher, because I can plug in a microphone into this and talk to all of them and say, well, okay, what you're doing, Billy, over on B is fantastic, but April over on A, maybe you need to watch your pitch a little bit, particularly on that second verse. So I can say that all over a microphone and they can hear it in their headphones, which is awesome. And the other thing I really love about this one as well is this function here, the click. So I can send a global click track to all of the 4 students while also telling them to play in time. So that's a fantastic feature. And as you can see here, I can turn up those people for myself as well. Okay, so there's a lot of really great features in this, apart from the fact that it's so small. It's fantastic. So next video, I'll go away, check out some of what these things do, particularly these buttons in the middle. I'm really interested about that. I'm wondering if you can record what they're doing, which would be amazing. Not sure though, we'll need to check that out. And then the next video, come back and let you know how some of these different features work. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for listening to Casey Online Learning. Happy 2022 to you.